Hold on tight.
It is time for football.
And it's
as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. We thank you for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, 3 months in the books. Partner, now it's December. It's the best month of the NFL season because the games get more important as the weather gets a little bit cold.
And this is where you find out who the real teams are and who the pretenders are. Do you find yourself not only in the playoff conversation, but can you now play good enough ball down the stretch to not only be in the conversation, but actually find yourself in the postseason?
Dicker has the ball teed up as we get underway. And off we go here on EA Sports. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led by the man from Oregon who started his career at Auburn, quarterback Bo Nix.
I think when you go back and watch last week's game, Mike, I think 2 things were at play. Number one, let's give credit to the defense. I think they did a nice job of identifying some of the easy layups we've seen this quarterback hit from a week-to-week basis. They took it away. They made him go to a second, third check down through his progression. And then secondly, when the play did line up, when they did get the look they wanted, he just missed a lot of throws. So they know they cannot afford another pedestrian performance out of him this week. If he can play to the standard we've seen in weeks past, they can have a better chance of having a better result.
And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Big Christian Wilkins, the one who brought him down. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his tight end, Hockenson. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. They'll motion a tight end right. That's caught once again by Hockenson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. We get a stoppage. There's an injured player. It is T.J. Hockenson who was shaken up on that last play. Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. To the left side, into the hands of Moore.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play. One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Off-balance throw. It's complete. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. And taking the snaps, a quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. The early rhythm he was able to establish, he rode that to the final whistle. They had an answer for everything the defense threw at him, and if he continues to stay one step ahead and continues to protect the ball at this rate, he's going to be a hard group to beat.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. To the outside, complete to Johnson. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Back to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it.
So on these play calls, Mike, on 3rd and inches, typically how it goes is we're going to try to take a shot. Then there's a medium zone option. And then the last resort is just pick up the first down with something underneath and get that fresh set of downs. So in this case, he settles for the underneath throw, but it's still enough to pick up the first down.
He'll dodge one would-be tackler and wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. He'll drop to throw. Catch made right side by Thomas.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
A pickup of 15 in the air. That's enough for a first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Here's a first carry for their running back. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
It's a game of 6. And the Toronto first down.
He'll look to throw. A quick slant into the hands of Johnson. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll look to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete. 3rd and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the first down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up first down.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. To the goal line and in. Brian Thomas for the score. That touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back set to go once more. He's been a workhorse in the backfield this season, right there amongst the league leaders in rushing late in the campaign. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get about 5. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to have enough there for the 1st down. Take it up to the 43-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They'll run. It's the rookie from Alabama. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll stick with him again. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
It's now 3rd and 8.
Throwing is Nix. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
By Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. A big loss on the play. Brings up 4th down.
So after 1, it's a close game early on. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now, and he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. That's taken at about the 14. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. A handoff here, up the middle, and he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball and on defense take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
That's fielded at about the 18. Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. The home team's offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. And he finds some daylight up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Moore going in motion. 2nd down. Nix. He gets this one to Moore. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line.
Well, that right there, Mike, is your once-a-game reminder of just the importance of short tackling. This run never gets anywhere near where it ends up if that initial hit was stronger and he was able to take him down.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. You have a tight end motioning left here. A first down throw for Nix. That's caught. It's Charlie Werner, the tight end. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
That is caught back corner of the end zone. Rondale Moore for the touchdown.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in.
And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays
play
are
is
reviewed,
under review.
so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
His kick is good. That ties the game at 7.
So, back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his season total. You get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes to this point this season. His drive will start on the ground. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. Up the middle they go. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. A throw over the middle, going to be caught by Franklin. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. In motion comes Thomas. On the move past the 40. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
A gain of 42 yards on the play. And the Coverville first down.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That one complete to Johnson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. He pulls it in around the 5. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. Back to the air one more time. And he'll take it on in. Has a touchdown. Point after now from Dicker. He's got it. And the visitors are in the lead by the score of 13-7.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. A handoff as a hit, and he has lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee or any other body part except the hand down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. On 2nd down, it's Nix. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Inside the 25. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand.
He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. Shaheed with the catch. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. McPherson's kick is good. And his guys are back within 4 at 14-10.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. He's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route. And then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. And this ball batted away and incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. Now a 3rd and 2. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Now the offense will use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop at just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. They'll look to throw yet again. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete, and he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle, gets him down behind the line. One final throw before the break. Catch made right side. It's Johnson. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. Next, we head off to check out another game. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. The second half, straight ahead. Time to get back to it. And for the call, let's rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. This taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position, instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the rush gets there. He'll be tracked down.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after first down, they find themselves in 2nd and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
Now a give up the middle. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
A gain of 18 on the
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Quick throw here is complete. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. 2nd and a yard.
at the 33-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Doesn't it seem like that every time we see a highlight reel catch, they love showing the wide receivers and the running backs, but let's give a little love to the big tight end. I mean, what an athletic play. Understanding that ball was down and away, you've got to lay out to secure it, and not only is he able to get his hands under it and catch it initially, but he's able to survive the ground, and that's a big-time play.
These two in rhythm. 12 more yards and a first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Toronto.
In motion comes Thomas. Quick throw, taken in. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 10-yard line.
He'll send a tight end in motion right. They'll look to throw again. That's caught over the middle by Johnson. He brings it down to the 5-yard line, but now it is 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw. And he cannot get free, only a yard to the 3, forcing 4th down.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
A 20-yard attempt.
Dicker's kick is good. And the visitors will open up a touchdown lead. It's now 17-10.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The home team's offense ready for this next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. The tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. 2nd down. Nix. And that one incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away.
Now the return. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. There's that man again, another catch. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense. You're defending your own goal line. You got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
This team's offense ready to take over once more. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Moore going in motion. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The visitors' offense and Brian Thomas set to take over yet again. And you see the numbers for him into this 3rd quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout. A quick slant into the hands of Johnson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
At the 39-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Here's 1st and 10.
And the Toronto 1st down.
From the gun, here's a handoff. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 12. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing now from the gun. He's got his man complete to Johnson. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up 1st downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 12. And the Toronto 1st down.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Back to the air one more time. The throw left side, taken in by Thomas. And he's going to be taken down.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead, so really not...
That one, taken in. Touchdown. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the visitors move out to a 24-10 lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. This offense ready for their next possession, led by their running back. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. The tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. They'll run. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. He gets this into the hands of Green. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. The tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. That's caught left side by Hawkinson.
This is a guy that we're used to seeing make a lot of his plays in the back end, Mike, kind of patrolling that center field safety position. But this time, he recognized that play up at the line of scrimmage, and he blows it up for a loss.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. The tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. A first down throw for Nix. A throw on the move is caught. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. They face 2nd down and 7. Throwing, Nix. A short one taken by Hawkinson. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Slot receiver headed right. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum build.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. So now this team's offense ready to get back to work. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Back to throw is Nix. Shaheed with the catch. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 23 yards. Complete to Rashid Shaheed. 1st and 10 at the
Nix now on 1st and 10. His throw left side is complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Here's Nix to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 28-yard line.
Play action now. It's Nix. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Shaheed in motion. Nix now to throw it here on 1st down. To the right side, he's got Hawkinson, his tight end. 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's caught once again by Hawkinson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
This has been some kind of march downfield now, and they pay it off with 6. It's 1st and goal. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Second down. Knicks. That is caught by the tight end, T.J. Hawkinson, for the score. Greg, they have such a knack. It's like they're on the same page. The quarterback almost feels like, well, when you were playing, you know where that guy's going to be in the end zone.
Yeah, we used to have a saying, Mike. We say we don't run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and especially against zone coverage. Down here in the red zone, the rule is if you're open, stay open. Don't run past an open zone to get covered. That's exactly what this tight end does here. Friendly target, ball on time, touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now a give on the ground. Not much. 2nd and long coming up. And now we get a timeout by the defense. So the clock stops with 1:50 left in the game. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
For the field goal, a 38-yard attempt. The kick is good. Makes the score